Satellites operate without fuel for long periods and remain in orbit without falling due to a combination of physical and engineering factors related to the laws of motion and gravity. Here's an explanation of how they work and why they don't fall. When a satellite is launched, rockets are used to carry it into space. Once it reaches the desired altitude, the satellite separates from the rocket and begins to move in an orbit around the Earth. At this point, the satellite doesn't need further propulsion to maintain its motion. Satellites are placed in orbit around the Earth where the force of gravity, which tries to pull the satellite towards the Earth, is balanced by the centrifugal force generated by the satellite's speed. This balance keeps the satellite in its orbit without falling or drifting away from Earth. Laws of orbital motion. Earth's gravity constantly pulls the satellite towards Earth. Orbital velocity. The satellite moves at a high speed horizontally relative to Earth's surface. This speed creates a centrifugal force that balances gravity. Once a satellite is placed in the correct orbit, it can stay there for a long time without needing fuel. This is because space is a vacuum with no air or friction, unlike on Earth's surface, meaning there's nothing to slow the satellite down. While satellites don't need fuel to stay in orbit, they may require small adjustments to their orbit over time due to factors like gravitational pulls from the Moon or Sun, which can cause slight deviations. Slight atmospheric drag in lower orbits, which can cause a slow decrease in altitude. In these cases, satellites have small thrusters powered by fuel, which are used to correct the orbit and bring it back on track. Why satellites don't fall. Orbital velocity. The speed at which the satellite was launched ensures that each time it falls towards Earth, it has moved horizontally by the same distance it falls vertically, keeping it in a constant state of free fall around the Earth rather than towards it. Balance between gravity and velocity. As mentioned earlier, the balance between gravity and centrifugal force keeps the satellite in its orbit.